Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the 4YA training servers, welcome to the airfield. 4YA hosts one of the largest DCS communities worldwide. Our 30 aerobatic and combat training servers attract over 16,000 virtual aviators each month. Our servers are all available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is our great pleasure to introduce our aerobatic team today, making their debut performance at the FIDAE Airshow, the 4YA Aerobatics team. The team was composed of passionate pilots who have flown together daily for years on the 4YA Aerobatics UK server. In the fall of 2024 they officially formed the team, and since May 2025 they have been performing as the display team for the 4YA training servers. As if to demonstrate the breadth of the DCS player base, the team's youngest virtual pilot is 14, their oldest 69. United by a shared love for high performance virtual flying, the team's mission statement is sharp, disciplined and dynamic formation flying that pushes the limits of virtual flight. Our pilots train 3 times a week, and on non-practice days they can often be found on the public 4YA server, connecting with like-minded DCS pilots, sharing their passion and welcoming others to the world of precision formation aerobatics. 2025 display is flown this year by team leader Smokey. On his right wing is Jed, opposite Jed on the left wing is Drade, and behind Smokey in slot position today is Burner. If you look to your right, you'll see 4 very smart looking blue and white aircraft. The team is equipped with the Dassault Mirage 2000C from Razbam Simulations. Landing lights on, Smokey is about to call the team to power up their virtual Snecma 53 engines. Watch for the black smoke signalling this power change. Brakes are off, and on the roll from the right hand end of the airfield, it's the 2025 4YA Aerobatics team. Rotating at a speed of about 120 knots, Smokey will call for gear up, and the team will transition into tango formation. Now the power will be increased into reheat, and at 340 knots they'll pull into the loop. Tangos are exceptionally challenging formation to fly, especially for the 2 wingmen who in line abreast are looking 90 degrees in towards the lead's aircraft, while trying to maintain accurate lateral and vertical formation spacing. On top of that, the use of reheat makes it even harder, so maintaining the correct position in stable flight is very demanding. Watch now for the formation changed into diamond and a roll to the right. Throughout the entire flight, the team performs parallax correction. This means that the aircraft on the outside of the turn flies slightly higher, while the slot pilot shifts his overall position outwards. This ensures that the formation always appears symmetrical to the spectator, and here for the first time the correction of the parallax error can be seen. During the turn back towards us, the pilots will transition into close diamond with a minimum distance between the aircraft of less than 1 metre or 3 feet. Team performs a reversal to the left, and this will be followed by a show pass in front of the crowd before entering a 360-degree circle. Formation now changes from diamond to box. Number 2 moves line abreast with number 1, while number 4 and 3 each take the slot positions of 1 and 2. Number 3 adjusts his position to number 4 so that he is both in the slot of number 1 and line abreast with number 4. Here too, parallax correction is applied. Watch now as the 2 rear pilots finish the parallax correction and slowly move back into their normal position. Did you notice the move? The idea is that unless you're looking for it, you shouldn't notice it. Seamless display of virtual formation mastery. We will see them transition back into diamond formation. The aircraft will now turn 90 degrees away from the runway. As they're heading outbound, Smokey will pull the team up into a left wing over. The formation changed to trail. For the uninitiated, trail is where all aircraft fly in a staggered line, one behind the other. This is especially challenging for the rearmost pilot, since they must not lose sight of the leader. In trail, 2, 3 and 4 will be looking up through their canopies to the next aircraft and lead. Although the team make it look like a simple formation to fly, any instability can quickly affect the whole formation. Now the team approaches again at 90 degrees to the left runway end to begin a dive loop sequence. First comes a right dive loop, during which the transition into the diamond formation takes place, and this will be followed by a loop with a left roll on the way down. After a left wing over, the team will approach the opposite end of the runway and perform a left dive loop with a formation change into tango. Very well flown diamond there. You can see the vortices coming off the edge of the wings under the G loading. Watch now for the formation change to tango. Dive loop sequence ends with the display axis in front of the audience. Good view here of the precision of the front three pilots and a great formation keeping of number 4 there. Now transition back to diamond formation for a left wing over. Now the formation flies away to prepare for the next sequence. The mount of choice today, the Mirage 2000, is a supersonic combat aircraft of metal construction. It shares the general delta wing layout from legacy Dassault designs, most notably the Mirage 3. It incorporates advanced avionics that helped overcome the latter's aerodynamic limitations. The aircraft's low set, thin wing has a leading edge sweep back of 58 degrees and a trailing edge forward sweep of 3.5. The flight surfaces on the wing are composed of 4 elevons and 4 leading edge slats. A particular feature of the delta wing is that it offers a comparatively large wing area for a particular design, thereby reducing the wing loading. The wing on the Mirage 2000 has an area of 41 square meters, giving it a wing loading of some 77 pounds a square foot at a takeoff weight of 33,000 pounds, making the Mirage 2000C much more manoeuvrable than the Boeing F-15 and the similarly sized Lockheed Martin F-16, which has a wing loading of 110 square feet. With the aircraft flying back towards us, Smokey calls for a formation change to tango, and this will set the team up for the left barrel roll in tango. Interesting to note there at the top of the roll, the first 3 aircraft in the formation appear to change to 1 aircraft in the middle of the roll, showing the precision flying of the team. The roll is stopped early after about 300 degrees, and the formation will fly back behind the crowd to reform before returning to crowd centre. Don't know about you folks, but I'm really enjoying the 4-way A team's display today. Coming back towards us then, I'm expecting to see a right wing over, and the formation will pass alongside the crowd and perform a loop. In the second half of the loop, they will transition from tango into trail formation. beautifully flown transition into trail. You think trail's hard? Just wait for one of the formations coming up. As I come round now, you can see how difficult trail is, with each aircraft jockeying to stay within the formation box. Each aircraft working very, very hard to maintain formation and spacing on the lead aircraft. Watch now for the right barrel roll, an integrated formation change to diamond. Great view of the bottom of the aircraft there, the fantastic white bomb burst. To return to the display line, a left wing over is performed. During this manoeuvre, Smokey's gently calling for a slow power change. Aircraft losing speed in the climb. I'm expecting to see on the downside of the wing over the boards or the air brakes deploying to slow the aeroplanes down. The team will slowly begin to transition into a high alpha manoeuvre. I expect it's going to get pretty noisy, so I'll just tell you a little bit about that now. Stick will be pulled back, the angle of attack will increase to about 19 degrees, and the team will be setting the power to about 87%. Note here, the slot pilot deliberately flies slightly offset to lead, so that he doesn't get hit by lead's jet wash. Watch now for the formation high alpha pass. Don't know about you guys, but I find it hard enough to fly a high alpha pass solo, let alone in a formation of 4 aircraft. So incredibly good work by the pilots today. In black smoke means means the pilots are applying a little bit more power. The team should rapidly accelerate from a speed of less than 150 knots to over 350 knots. Watch as the formation turns right to come back in front of the crowd, perform a left barrel roll. FIDAE Aerobatics team making barrel rolls look easy since 2024. Barrel roll is followed by a long sweeping left-hand turn. I'm expecting that we'll see the team change formation to spell out the letter Y in the sky. Now, if you thought tango was hard, wait till you see Yankee formation. And there's the transition. During this very challenging and unusual formation, numbers 1 and 2 fly line abreast of each other, while number 3 tucking the nose in between them. Number 4 takes a slot position behind number 3, creating the shape of the letter Y. Crisp power management and precise aircraft handling is a must during this formation. Returning towards us now, formation will pull up into a loop, which will be exited at the top, heading to the right. The loop in Yankee formation. Show of awesome precision there. Watch now as the formation transitions back into diamond. Have a high left wing over there to bring the aircraft back onto the display axis. I'm expecting to see the next presentation, which will be a double left barrel roll. Watch for a formation change to trail, and the first roll is flown in this formation. After the first rotation of the roll, you'll see the formation transition into a rolling diamond. Well, exit the roll at 720 degrees. Smooth. That change from trail to diamond on the roll is very, very hard, and they made it look very, very easy. The smoke on now to conclude our display today. Smokey turns the formation once more towards the display line with a left wing over, after which the team will drastically reduce speed with the judicious use of air brakes or boards, while increasing the thrust to 97% in order to perform a low loop in front of us. The entry speed for today's loop will be about 380 knots, and the loop will be exited on the downside to the right, setting the team up nicely for a right hand downwind to land. Watch for the boards on the wings. Boards retracted now and ready for the loop. Downwind, I'm expecting number 4 to drop out of the slot position, and he'll move back to take the right outer wing position. Side profile there before aircraft in position as they complete a short approach. Gears down and the aircraft are slowing. Smokey's going to be bringing the team round for short finals before touchdown. Very well flown formation approach. All the pilots are looking into the lead at the moment, so the lead is the only pilot actually looking where the formation is going. All the wingmen are relying on lead for height calls, speed calls, just to bring them in for a nice smooth landing. Mirage is notorious for skipping, so let's see what happens here. Pretty sure the boys won't mess it up today. Beautifully executed formation landing. Runway, expect the pilots to transition back into trail. They're going to vacate the runway in formation. Half of the team and 4YA servers, we warmly invite you to join our Discord community with over 23,500 members. Simply scan the QR code coming up. With us you can chat with like-minded people, find lots of useful formation aerobatics information and connect with others. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the 4YA servers and the 4YA Aerobatics team, it's been our pleasure to present our demonstration for you today.